Step into the unknown with the shadow frequency and your host, Matt Wilson, as he takes you where the shadows hum.
Welcome to the Shadow Frequency, where we dive into the eerie unknowns that lurk just beyond the veil. I'm Juniper, your producer, and tonight we're unraveling a chilling mystery that defies time itself. Ancient maps, like the Piri Reis map, seem to show Antarctica's ice-free coastline centuries before its discovery. How could this forbidden knowledge exist? Our host, Matt Wilson, is ready to guide you into the shadows. Matt, take it away.
Thanks, Juniper, and welcome, listeners, to another unsettling journey into the paranormal. Tonight, we're stepping into a mystery that feels like it's been whispered from the edges of history. Ancient maps that reveal secrets no one should have known. Imagine this. It's 1513, and an Ottoman admiral named Piri Reis inks a map on gazelle skin. This map, discovered in 1929 in Istanbul's Topkapı Palace, doesn't just show the world as it was known then. It depicts Antarctica, 300 years before its official discovery in 1820. And here's the part that makes your skin crawl. The coastline is drawn without its ice cap, as it hasn't been seen for over 6,000 years. Let's set the scene. Piri Reis was no ordinary cartographer, a seasoned navigator and admiral. He claimed his map was compiled from 20 ancient sources, some dating back to the time of Alexander the Great around 300 BCE. 8 were Ptolemaic maps, 4 were Portuguese, 1 was Arabic, and 1 came from Christopher Columbus himself. But here's where it gets strange. None of these sources should have known about Antarctica, let alone its ice-free form. The map's southern landmass stretches along the bottom, showing detailed coastlines, rivers, and mountains that match modern seismic surveys of Antarctica's hidden terrain, like those from 1949's Norwegian-British-Swedish expedition. How could Piri Reis or his sources know this? The paranormal implications are staggering. Some researchers, like Charles Hapgood in his 1965 book Maps of the Ancient Sea Kings, argue this map points to a lost civilization, one with technology far beyond what we believe existed 6,000 years ago. Picture an advanced society, perhaps navigating the globe with aerial capabilities, charting lands now buried under a mile of ice. This map's accuracy suggests knowledge of spheroid trigonometry and map projection techniques, things we didn't master until centuries later. Could this civilization have been the fabled Atlantis, or something even older, erased from history? And it's not just the Piri Reis map. Other ancient charts, like the 1531 Orontius Phineas map, also show Antarctica without ice, with rivers and mountains eerily similar to what modern science has uncovered beneath the glaciers. These maps feel like messages from a forgotten world, whispering of a time when Antarctica was green, teeming with life. Were these cartographers tapping into a paranormal source of knowledge? Perhaps visions, ancient relics, or even contact with beings who saw the world before the ice? The idea that someone, somewhere, knew this land's secret millennia ago sends chills down the spine. As we sit with this, the questions grow darker. Who were these map makers? What cataclysm hid their civilization from us? And why do these maps feel like warnings, etched in parchment, waiting to be found? We'll dig deeper after the break, but for now, let that unease settle in. Juniper, over to you.
Wow, Matt, you've got us all wondering what ghosts from the past are hiding in those maps. Listeners, are you feeling that creepy vibe? Is this proof of a lost civilization or something even stranger? We're diving back into the mystery soon, so stick around. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook, and all major podcast directories. Visit our new website at shadowfrequencypodcast.com, where you can listen to all our episodes and leave a voicemail telling us where you're tuning in from, and we'll feature it in an upcoming episode. Right now, let's open up the mailbag. I gotta hit this button.
It's time for the Shadow Frequency mailbag.
All right, thanks, Chris. We love hearing from our listeners, and today we've got a message from Jacob in Maine. He writes, I enjoy all the shows, love the episode on the shadow people. That one kept me up at night in the best way. Says, keep the spooky coming. Thanks, Jacob, for the love. Listeners want to share your thoughts? Drop us a line at shadowpodcast@protonmail.com. Matt, back to you for the second half.
Welcome back, listeners, to The Shadow Frequency. We're knee-deep in the enigma of the Piri Reis map and its haunting depiction of an ice-free Antarctica. Before the break, we explored the possibility of a lost civilization with advanced technology, maybe even aerial mapping, that charted this frozen continent millennia ago. But let's keep pulling at the threads of this mystery. The Piri Reis map's annotations are like whispers from the void. Piri Reis noted that the southern landmass was warm, with large snakes and barren landscapes, hardly the Antarctica we know today. Yet modern surveys like those from the 1960s by the U.S. Air Force found uncanny similarities between the map's coastline and Antarctica's subglacial features, particularly the Princess Martha Coast. This suggests the map's source captured the continent before its ice cap formed, possibly as far back as 12,000 to 17,000 years ago, when parts of Antarctica may have been ice-free. Could this point to a maritime culture lost to history that sailed these waters and passed their knowledge down through ancient charts? Some paranormal theorists go further, suggesting the map's precision could only come from otherworldly sources. Imagine extraterrestrial visitors scanning Earth from above, leaving behind maps that human hands later copied. The map's use of a projection similar to a Mercator, not formalized until 1569, fuels this idea. How could Piri Reis or his sources align so closely with techniques unknown in 1513, as if time itself is bending around this artifact? But let's pause for a moment of skepticism. Some scholars argue the map doesn't show Antarctica at all, but rather an exaggerated South American coastline, perhaps Tierra del Fuego or Patagonia. They point out distortions like the missing Drake Passage and the odd connection to South America as evidence of artistic license or errors from compiling multiple sources. This theory suggests Piri Reis was working with incomplete data, not paranormal knowledge, and the similarities to Antarctica's ice-free coast are coincidental. Still, the skeptical view doesn't erase the unease. Even if it's South America, why do these ancient charts align so closely with modern subglacial maps? The paranormal lingers like a shadow you can't shake. Was there a civilization or something else guiding these maps? Listeners, what do you think? Ancient mariners, alien cartographers, or just a cartographer's guess? The truth is out there, buried in the ice. Juniper, wrap us up.
That's all for tonight's chilling dive into the shadows. Sign up for our contest. Details on how to enter are coming up, so stick around. You'll be entered into the drawing for May 10th. Check out our new website at shadowfrequencypodcast.com for all episodes, and you can leave us a voicemail. Until next time, stay curious, stay spooky, and keep listening to The Shadow Frequency. Good night, Shadow Seekers.
Calling all Shadow Frequency fans. Enter our contest for a chance to win big. First prize, the Bigfoot book. The Encyclopedia of Sasquatch, Yeti and Cryptid Primates, the Real Unexplained collection. Second prize, Squatch Metalworks, Bigfoot playing cards, a unique 52-card deck with illustrations and facts, perfect for Sasquatch lovers. To enter, email shadowpodcast@protonmail.com with your favorite episode of our podcast. Drawing is May 10th, 2025. Tune in and throw your hat in the ring.